conversation with one of the pioneers in the music industry, Sri Lanka, especially the Western music industry, Sri Lanka, I should say. One and only Derek Wickramanayake. Welcome to the show for the second time around.
Yeah.
Right. Let's talk about the entertainment industry now. In the previous video, about 2-3 years back when we did it, we had the COVID, Easter bombings, COVID, and then after that we had the Aragale. Now, how is the entertainment industry in Sri Lanka?
Well, I think in Colombo there's not much happening. There are a few places the bands can play, but mostly what's happening down south. Most of the guys, they want to go happy playing here in Sri Lanka, down south. But at the same time, there are lots of foreign bands, musicians who have come on holiday. They are playing gigs. They are doing six nights a week gigs in hotels, which I think is not a good thing. But it's not that they are bad; they are very good musicians. We can always learn something from them: how to perform, how to dress, how to interact with the audience. These guys are very good. But at the same time, they are taking the jobs of our local musicians.
Yeah.
So, when we were abroad, for a long time, we didn't take anybody's jobs. We took jobs that other bands didn't want to do. In Switzerland or Germany, most of the bands, they want to play their own music. They don't want to play all the pop songs that are popular around the world. And there are few bands who did that. And they were very limited in their play. They were not, they were just based maybe chords, singing. That's all they could do. Like I said, mountains. Climbing there, mountains, they have this CD river. So, most of them are thinking of Everest. That kind. They are writing their own songs, learning, playing. I use young guitarists who are beginning of hamburgers and the social security. That money is in hamburgers every day. But he practiced 12 hours a day. They are locking himself in the room and practice. And he's right after I wish I could do that, but I couldn't. I would have loved to, but I couldn't because I have a job. I have to play. So, even if I practice a lot of stuff, like guitar solos and stuff, techniques, when I go to play, I play the same old music. So, that was not developing. My playing was not developing. I was just stuck in a rut. Because I couldn't play what I was practicing. So, after I came to Sri Lanka and started Wildfire, that's when I really started playing guitar. Before that, I was just trying to play. You know what I mean? I got a chance to play some of the stuff that I practiced around. And that ended up running the name. But I knew this name, I got this name. I didn't deserve it. There were other guitar players who were not playing. Like to the live, come on. These are the players, but they could not be recognized among the people. Among the musicians, yes. They all knew what these guys were, but then I listened and said, how I used to play like that,
So Wildfire was the highlight of your career?
Yeah.
So how long have you been in the music industry altogether?
Altogether, 51 years.
51? 5 decades?
Yeah.
That was
started in 1973.
Okay.
So, and 51 years of fun.
Right. So this 5 decades of experience. I mean, I'm thinking of a question to ask you. Okay, the perfect person to answer this question, I believe. Now we have a lot of other bands like especially when you talk about international bands. We have the Eagles, Dire Straits, Level 42, but in Sri Lanka or even the South Asian region, why are we yet to produce a band like that?
Because first thing is, most of our bands are not qualified to do that. Right? Infal, Abraham, he's very good amount of something, great bass player, super drum. And there are so many other ego. there are so many examples. So many guys who are really, really good, even international standard. But put them together, can they do something? No. Each person has their own agenda. They know what one guy would like to do this, other guy would like to do that, other guy would like to play like this. You take the Beatles. Beatles even dressed the same, they even cut their hair. So you ask one of the bands to cut the hair just like the other guy, they won't do it. No, this is my style, this is me. That thing is there.
But in the Oriental music industry, we see that, right?
What is it?
When you talk
Oh my God.
about sunflower.
Please.
Right?
Please.
I mean, talking about the dress code.
Yeah. I mean, look at the Oriental band. I mean, they have fancy hairdos. They are standing up like this. Somebody cutting here, somebody cutting here. Then you all dressed in a suit. Tight as hell. With the tight pants and pointed shoes. And they all look the same. But that's not something attractive. That's not something you can look at. I mean, look at that. Everybody's dressed the same. Not only that. Not one band. All the bands are copying each other. So if you copy something that is mediocre, something that is really boring, thinking it's the best thing to do, you're not going to get anywhere.
Can we reproduce a band like Beatles?
Yeah, it will take a few years,
Okay.
2 decades, maybe century. I'll tell you why. Because if you look at the white footballers, they are very dedicated to what they are doing. They would, if they want to play guitar, they want to be the best at what they can do. Not just a product, no. They would like to get up there. And then they look for somebody who is, what's in Wildfire? Now, in Wildfire, Koba is not as ambitious like me, myself, Shafi or CJ. 3 of us, we have a lot of similar thoughts about music. We blend in very well with the understanding. You don't have to tell anybody I want this. No, we know how to do it. It's just like one person. They think like one person. And Koba fits in as a bass player. You understand? So that's why it was success.
You mean it's very hard to get a pool of people together?
Yeah. See, I don't know about the younger musicians. Like band like Infinity, they are very, very good. They are very popular. They are doing well, but they are in the dance circuit, and that's the circuit they have come up with. So it is Vayo and Mariam and Mediator, all these bands. They are only focused on certain
Weddings and
commercial dances, certain place. So if you focus on that, you have to go on that line. You can't go beyond that. If you want to write songs, you have to be a songwriter. You have to be a songwriter, you have to be doing this since you are a child. You have this.
It's a different art.
You have this gift to, like there are kids who draw. You have, from childhood they are drawing it. And if I start to draw now, I can never get into that. I'll just draw some rubbish. But if a child is always drawing, and see, like in China, you get all these kids. Why is China so well developed? Because the communist people, they realize every child that's born in this world has a certain gift for something. Painting, wine, doctor, lawyer, whatever, or anything. We all have that. We all have it. But our parents stop you from being who you are. You understand? Luckily for me, I was very stubborn.
So be stubborn.
I was very stubborn, and I only want to play the guitar. I want to play in a band. I want to meet girls. These are my targets. I didn't want to make money. Money was not important. The money will come. I was never worried about money. How much I'm making tonight. Or I never asked even for band. Even now, someone said, "Can you come and help us out? Can you play for our gig? You don't have a guitar player or bass player or whatever." I said, "Yeah." And I said, "What time do we start? What's the dress code? And what kind of repertoire are we playing?" That's all. I played it Misty a few times. I never asked Rajita how much you will pay. I never asked how much I will pay for one week. I never asked. Because that's not the important thing. If somebody asks you for help, Can you help me? I said, if I say yes, then I'm going to help him, whether he pays me or not.
Especially in this day and age, I
Mm.
can't believe that this is happening in India.
Except
I
what
mean, you with so much of passion,
Mhm.
you are asking, okay, you ask basically two questions. What do we play? When do we start?
What time do you start?
I mean, especially everybody is going for money these days. You know, I mean,
But
people
you know,
are music for money.
I'll tell you, there were some young guys, I'm not mentioning any name.
Okay.
I got some gigs for them. Somebody asked me, can I get you a singer? He approached me, asked me, how much am I getting? What time do I stop? I said, I'll get back to you, and no go. That kind of answer, I don't want to do. If that's the attitude, they are not going to get gigs from me. So, they might get gigs while they are young. When the time comes for them, there will be history. But that attitude, if you have the right attitude, you will always get to the right place. If you have the wrong attitude, you end up, there are so many musicians I know who started here. Now they don't have work, they can't perform, they can't get any gigs.
Yeah.
You don't even have anything to call them. For theirs.
But for people who are making a living out of music, what can you tell them?
Yeah, do your job the best way you can do it. Don't hang on with other people. You know, there's some band, you get a guitarist, a rhythm guitarist, and so many people. You don't really need that. You know, you don't really need so many people in the band. Because I was only 4 people. What we did, we only need 4 people. And you are not great, you know. We are not that professional singer. But we can sing. I mean, I don't have the technique for singing. I sing song, but I don't have the vibrato technique for high notes and long breaths and stuff like that. Because it's not something I focused on.
Okay.
I focused on playing the guitar. I still do focus on playing my guitar.
Which actually brought me to my next question. How did this affair with the guitar start? I mean, you always wanted to play the guitar or were
Yeah.
you interested in
No,
something
but I was
else?
interested in
Only the guitar?
playing music, seriously.
Okay. Music.
I was very fascinated about music. It was like something that made me happy. It was like
So back in the day when you were a kid, who was your influencer?
Beatles, Cliff Richard, Rolling Stones, Herman Hermits, all these. I like a lot of harmony music, you know, like people calling me, all these. They sang beautiful songs, and I love melody. I really love melody. I like a guitar solo or a vocal. Had to have nice music. Simon and Garfunkel, Steely Dan, Toto, these bands. I mean, you know, they are so focused on
Music is so rich.
rich. Yeah, they don't just do 3 chords and you know. They have something that you have to listen and say, wow. You don't need to dance to every song you listen to. There are dance music like Bhavani and Bhaju, you can dance to that. But if you throw the line by Toto, hold the line. Ba, ba, ba. Listen to them.
Feeling.
Yeah, so there are two from Sri Lanka people, very few people listen to music. But they hear music.
Yeah.
If you go to a club, they come to a bar or somewhere and the band is playing, they'll take the iPhone and listen to some songs on the iPhone and then they'll go to the band is playing, they don't give a shit about the band. They just listen to what they want. But the young kids, they're very arrogant. They have no respect for entertainers.
Yeah.
You know, I remember once with my wife, I was playing.
Recently?
No, 20 years ago.
Okay.
We started. Taking the flight. And most of the foreigners were sitting and listening to us and clapping and enjoying. Our local Sri Lankans, they would walk in to this place. There was an ATM machine.
Okay.
They would stand in line for the ATM machine, don't even look at the band, nothing. They would go, put the money, take some money and walk. You know, when we were kids, it's different. We saw somebody doing anything, not play guitar or anything. I mean, I saw this guy who was hanging ropes on his hair and heavy metal like weights, and he was circling and doing this and that. I was like fascinated. I was, wow, this is really great. You know, you got to do something. Interesting. If I saw a band playing with it, whatever they played, we would listen and stop and listen. I had my cousin Duli, he loved drums. So when you go and see a band play for a wedding, he would go near the drummer and he'd watch the drummer and see how he's playing. I would give me the guitarist and see what he's playing, and I was very interested. You don't get kids like that anymore. Even if they are players, if they are guitar players or musicians, they don't want to listen to you. They want to listen to the YouTube. They want to listen to this, you know. They don't respect.
This is the technology.
Oh yeah, technology messed up everything.
Really?
Oh yeah, but it's good to have technology. Yes, but
To make our jobs easy.
yeah, but at the same time, it makes people lazy. You go to like okay, recently I went to post office yesterday. You know, there are about 30 people working behind the counter, and there are about 8 people waiting to fill our parcels. And my parcel is there. They're just sitting and talking. Then they call one number up and they give a number or whatever. Then again, after about 10-15 minutes, they call another number. And they can finish this job in 5 minutes, but they don't. They work to do. They say, "I will work in this." If that active much, how can you develop this country?
True indeed, because now post office and government sector.
Yeah.
That's how it works in the government sector.
Yeah, but the thing is, we need to change that. We need to change this shit.
We need to
This
change
morning
this
when I was driving, my son, the garbage truck at 8 in the morning, middle of the road, collecting garbage. This is the only country that does this. High traffic, and the garbage truck is there putting garbage. Why can't these buggers get up early morning at 1 o'clock and go and collect garbage on the road? No. And why don't anybody tell them to do it? Because they are not thinking. They are not thinking, how can we develop this country? They don't want to develop the country. They want this country to be a jump. So the people are not educated, so they can control it. You understand?
Yeah.
Even in music industry, the same thing. They don't want. Even I'm a manager. I manage bands. I sing bands as well. But for me, I like to get top musicians to play in those places, but I can't because sometimes they treat the musicians the same. If you can be number 1 player or number 10 player, the treatment is the same. I remember once in one resort I was playing, I had this Mexican pianist, Roberto Blanco. This guy was brilliant. He was teaching at Music Matters here, and he wanted to go and do some work outside. So I have a gift for you. He went, and they gave him a room with 2 other guys, and these Sri Lankans, they want AC full blast. I don't like AC. I don't like the stadium AC. He couldn't sleep in the AC. So he went a step outside. The blanket hospital is inviting, but he found himself and he stepped outside. And I told the manager, see this guy, I said, yes, can you get him another room? This guy is brilliant or not, all I want is Giannis. You can't take him over in the room. He said, he's outside, it's not my problem. So that's the attitude we get from managers. So with that attitude, madam, I decided not to send top tier musicians. I can't afford them. I can't tell you to sleep on the ground or sleep somewhere else. They have to be, they work very hard to come to their stand.
Yeah.
So they have to respect them and give them proper accommodation, proper, you know.
How is your experience in abroad when it comes to music management?
It's easy.
Easier than here?
Yes, much easier.
Okay.
The bands are well looked up. Right? They are well looked up. They are only thing, like I said, they give drink money from that. They two sleeping on room or 3 sleeping on room because there's not much accommodation available.
Right.
So I have to find people who can. It's not only playing music. I have to find people who can blend in with the others.
Exactly.
You are playing in a room. You have to blend with the other guys. So those are little difficult things that I have to face. So I tell them before you go, look, you have to share with another guy, and you have to do this, you have to do that. And if it's too cold, you have to tell them to put down. If they can't put down, you have to let them know. I'll talk to them and ask them to put it down a bit. And stuff like that. It's hard job to get them to do that. But most of the guys who go there, they are happy. I think I take them quite well. I'm not playing out anywhere. I don't do this. I think they are okay. And most of the guys have been working there for years, 5-6 years. And they are very happy. They have doing thousands and they are they don't have to come back to Sri Lanka to work because there you only work 3 to 4 hours maximum. Everything is provided, food, lawn, and you go to gym, you go to the gym and sharpening.
Maintain yourself.
Yeah, sharpening and came like that. No.
Now, usually a wildfire is very hard to control.
Right.
Something
Now,
that
wildfire
now
is-
this wildfire is well looked after and well managed by the lady himself. How have you guys been in the run for more than
24 years.
24 years.
Hey, today's the 6th. Right?
Okay.
Today's our first gig at Jai 4 years ago.
Wow.
Today is the first gig we did together.
Do you have any pictures that you have taken?
No.
There were no
I never
smartphones.
collect photographs and photos and stuff like that.
So wildfire started on the 6th of February.
February at Jai.
2000.
2000. Yeah, 2000.
Wow.
That was because I have a good friend called Praveen.
Uh-huh.
He was a manager there and I said, Praveen, I'm forming a band called Fire and I need to do it.
How did you come up with this name, Wildfire?
Oh, this was in my head for a long time because I'm a Native American fan. I love the Native American Indians because they look so much like I belong with them. That's why I have my hair long. When I cut my hair, I look like it's not
It used to be longer than this.
yeah, it's much longer. I have problems.
Yeah.
So I love these people. When I went to Arizona, I went to a place called Sedona. There were all these Indians. They were selling their stuff, And I said, I'm really happy to meet you. I'm from Sri Lanka. I think this is the first time I met Indians. And they said, son, you are more Indian than we are. We are not Indians. You know? See, you are more Indian than me. So they were called Indians because Columbus thought they were Indian. But actually they had nothing to do with India.
What is the secret behind wildfire?
Secret behind wildfire tolerance. Tolerance is love. Yeah.
It's not something you're not for
No.
tolerance.
No.
So how did you keep this band together for such a long time?
Then I just knew these are the guys I want to play with. Because we had a lot of things in common, especially with music, taste in music, and also the personalities, sharp, easy, Koba is like a neutral guy.
Laid back.
Yeah, no hassle with it. But sharp and CJ, we had our arguments and ups and downs. Sharply, if the band came back, many times, But the reason is he was very ambitious to do things on his own. And then he suddenly realized that on his own is not he can play alone on his own with his daughter, yes, fine. But with other musicians is not the same chemistry. The chemistry with wife. So, and also, I had a spiritual change, spiritual life. I became a Sai Baba devotee. Through him, I learned a lot.
Have you met him?
Yes, I didn't meet him personally to communicate with him, but when I went to see him in a place called Kodak and in India, I had a letter from my hand and he taught me on the other hand. I was feeling down and didn't want to walking Then I turned and he came this way and I turned again and waited. He came right up to me with his eyes, took my letter, blessed my letter.
So has that helped in your musical career?
It helped me everywhere. Because I started reading these books. And I started reading about his life, why he is here, who he is. A lot of people, a lot of things talk about him. A lot of bad things about him. He is this, he is that. But without knowing. And they just pass rumors.
Yeah.
So for me, when I thought, okay, who is I don't know. But this girl I met, she introduced me to Sai. And I think that was a role in my life to introduce me to Sai. Like to take me there, And then, he changed my life. Then after a few years, I went to another place. There was a couple from India, they're from Chennai. Amma Bhagavan and Karthik.
Okay.
They are also spiritual deities. And through them, I saw lots of miracles and a lot of things started changing my life. You know, so I follow them. I do follow them. I get advice, I pray, I do puja, stuff like that. Yeah. Because since I started Wi-Fi, I have never failed. I had bad times up and down, but since after I started following Sai Baba and Bhagwan, my life started to form. You know, I stopped being greedy, I stopped loving money, I stopped loving material things, I stopped trying to prove to other people that I'm doing well. You know, a lot of things I sort of understood it's not important in life. What's important in life that you're doing, you're always happy or you're not unhappy. You know, nothing can make me unhappy, angry. I used to get angry a lot. I still do, but that's only for short term. Then I'm quickly back to normal again. So the day I don't get angry at all, that's the day I think I have really achieved it. But it will come. It will come because now it takes a lot for me to get angry.
Yeah.
Really a lot. And those days, for the slightest thing, I would take my temper a little bit angry, take it again, run away. But one thing I did was I never stayed in trouble. If I didn't like something, I quickly moved out. I left Corporate 4 times. I left the band Friend 4 times. And there's a band called Gypsies from Austria. I left the band twice. That was the biggest mistake I made because Gypsies was a pretty good band. In the sense, musically it was not that good, but they were nice people, nice guys. And I left them to come to Sri Lanka and play Purple Rain in 1986, 87. That's the biggest mistake I made. Purple Rain was fantastic, it was good, but these Gypsies was
Not the Sri Lankan gypsies. we're
no,
talking
no,
about,
this
okay.
is from Austria.
Austrian.
Gypsies from Austria. These guys were very nice to me. They used me. They used everything that I could do. I was playing trumpet, I was playing keyboard.
But you still left them.
Yes, I thought I want to be with my friends.
The age, I think. Back in
No,
the day.
it was just Jeffrey is my buddy. So when I love playing with Jeffrey. We had fun off stage, on stage. It was good. But then there were other issues that we had also. Like in stage. Not financial. I never left a band for money. Because the money was good. Never.
Speaking of money, can a person make a living out of music alone?
Yeah. You do it properly, yes. I think anybody can do anything. But if you're thinking of surviving, then it's a different story. You don't want to survive. You want to live. I'm not surviving. I don't believe in surviving. That's in the jungle. You have to survive among the animals and stuff. But if you're in land here, you don't have to survive. You don't want to, I have to survive. You have to do this, I have to survive. No. You have to first make up your mind and say, I'm going to live. Because there are many ways you can be happy. You don't really need to make a lot of money to be happy. You have to cut down. If you don't have money, cut down on your expenses. That's it. I used to walk. I'll tell you my story. There was a time, after I came back from Switzerland, I used to take a tuk-tuk. I couldn't take taxis. Then, I was still not, I don't have money, I was down. Then I stopped taking tuk-tuks and I took a bus to save the tuk-tuk money. Then came a time where I walked to save the bus fare. You see, you understand? That's how low I went down. But I still didn't give up. I did something. At that time I could teach for free. And I kept on teaching for free. I didn't charge money. I never charged money for teaching. Because I think that's something you should share. Give. But somehow, by doing these things, I started getting work. Got my band back together again, while came back together again. So, I didn't complain, I didn't worry. I didn't think, oh my God, what am I going to do next? I didn't tell my God. Well, I said my guitar, I said, no, I didn't. I didn't complain. Then something did. Jobs started coming, the band got together. But still the band couldn't continue. Then only I got this offer to work, do my money. That really helped me. So if you have faith in yourself, if you are nothing, if you are complaining and becoming like, oh, I don't have, thinking you don't have, you will never have. The universe law is what you think is what you're going to get. If you think you are poor, you will always stay poor. If you think you are going to get rich, if you think if you have enough money, you will always have enough money. If you think I have too much money, I can give somebody else, then you will have too much money and can give somebody else.
Yeah.
You can help others. So my advice is anybody is, even if you have 10 rupees, give 5 to somebody else. And because that way you will, it's like telling the universe, look, I have this 10 rupees is enough for me, I will give another 5 rupees to you. The universe start to give you. Don't ask how you will get it. That is something the universe will find. But as long as you do that, the more you give, the more you get. If you do bad things will happen. If you do good things will happen. So don't expect to do bad things and think that something good is going to happen. No way. So that is work today.